Yeah, we'll see how that. I might as well. I just think it's going to be a crappy angle. Hmm. Hmm.
To having. Senator, this is a discussion. If confirmed, I look forward to
There we
having
go.
with the president and his national security advisor. I'm offended by the question. Edward Snowden broke the law. There's no question about that.
Colonel Gabbard.
No, I watched that yesterday, man. She's too classy for them. Them pieces of crap. She's a freaking major, I think it is, in the service. Might be a colonel or something now. I don't know, but they're jerks for messing with her, even to be honest with you. Now, let's get this set up somehow. I'm going to sit here and hold it all day. See if I can find some way to set it up on against something. I don't know. Try like this, maybe. There we go. But now I can't see the chat there. I'll just have to put that on my computer, I reckon. I don't like it starting out this way. I better turn this down, hadn't I? Yeah, I definitely don't like it starting out 2 days in a row. I forget about it until now, you know what I mean? Or otherwise I'd mess with it during the day. I have to try to remember. I have to try to remember this afternoon or today and see if I can figure it out. Morning, Eric. Having phone troubles, man, or internet troubles again today. Here, I'll send you an invite, buddy, if you want to come up. I don't even know how to. Oh, here. More. I hate doing it on my phone. I honestly do. That pushes it down. Hit that right there. That should do it. There you go, Irk. Oh man, it's gonna be a stuffy nose day. I got a lot of stuff to get ready for next weekend too, though. So I mean, there's a million things I could do at any time around here, to be honest with you, but there's 2 issues with that: motivation and desire. I got neither. Where'd you go, Jody? I don't know why I can't see the chat on this. No. What if I turn it this way? We'll see the chat then. There it is. That's the only way it sees the chats if I turn it this way. That's just stuck. So that. So we'll go back to sideways like this, and I just won't see the chat on this one. How's it going, man? Guten Morgen, bitte. Oh, I probably ought to turn this up. You're such an idiot. There we go. That's better. I should be able to hear you now. Say something.
Hello.
That's going to work. I think. You sound about as happy this morning as I do.
Well, it's not a good day for me.
What's wrong with you?
That's why I needed to come up here.
Let Dr.
My
Bugs
dad's
look you up.
birthday.
Oh, is it really? Oh, I'm sorry, brother. You know, I was thinking yesterday that I'll never forget the day Dad died. But it was, I don't even know why this makes sense to me though, but it was 10 days after his birthday. You know, so his birthday is December 10th, so I'll always remember that it happened on the 20th. I don't know how that ties together. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, brother. It'd be all right. Yeah, you know what I mean? It is what it is, brother. You know, you just have to. Me and Mom were talking about that yesterday. She went in to clean that room out yesterday afternoon. You know, start boxing stuff up and everything, and she got upset pretty bad. And I was like, Mom, I'll do that. I said, you don't need it. I'll take care of that for you. And so I told her, I said, you go in there and I'll take care of it. Because I forgot that's especially for her. For me, that I can do that kind of stuff doesn't bother me. You know what I mean? But for her, going through different clothes and things like that. So I spent part of the afternoon doing that.
Yeah, it's just sad because my dad's birthday's the 31st of January and mine's the 31st of July.
Really? Huh.
Yep.
Yeah, brother.
It used to make my brothers and all that mad because my dad always remembered my birthday.
Yep.
But it was easy for him to remember it.
Yep.
Like he always said, hey, same letters, same day,
Yeah, exactly.
January and July.
Anymore, I got to do stuff like that to remember anything. I got to correlate it with something. And I've been trying to do that. Correlate, stuff. Okay, I need to remember this. How am I going to do it? What can I connect it to? That kind of thing. You know what I mean? It helps. Yeah, I'm sorry, brother. I'll hang with you all day. Don't worry about it.
I'm just now leaving the house.
Yeah, yeah. I got up late. And then little guy, he does it every morning. He comes out of the room and he lays down on the floor, scoots himself across the floor. I call it the combat crawl. And he does it every day. And then he goes over here by the desk and stops and rolls over on his back and his belly rubbed. I'm like, come on, dude, you got to go outside and pee. I got stuff to do. And it don't matter. And he will not get up until I go over and rub his belly. Let him bite my hand a couple times. And then it takes about 3 times of that to get him to finally go to the damn door. Hey, I seen a clip yesterday, and it must have been like an aquarium or something, you know what I mean? In big aquarium places. And there was a lady swimming in the tank with a giant, what's that fish that Stan caught? The 222-pound fish? Sturgeon. And I don't know if she had like something on her head that was like flowing, and in the water or whatever. But the sturgeon comes swimming over top of her and went down and bit her head. I'm like, whoa. You see her freak out and she pulled away real quick and swam away. But I'm like, why did he bite her? And was he going to eat her or what? You know what I mean? Because she's as big as he was. And I'm like, I had to watch it twice to see if I actually seen what I seen. Where am I at? Okay, let's see. Go through fishing superstitions. We went through these yesterday, didn't we? Yeah, no singing on the boat. Something about bananas too. I forget what the banana. No bananas on the boat. Yep. Yep. So we'll go over here to the other one. It's got more stuff in it. And I got a good catfish one to read in a little bit. Let's see. Catfish said, Eric, a big hug and not in a gay way. Jersey said his dad died on his mom's birthday. Oh, that's tough right there. And it was December 26th, the day after Christmas. Yeah. Yeah. We hadn't really celebrated Christmas since my brother passed away, and that's been like 16 or 17 years ago. I don't know. Just something happened with mom about Christmas and stuff after Tracy was gone. So we haven't really celebrated it forever. Which my son and them still do, over at his house. And I miss it. We ain't had a Christmas tree in I don't know how long. And next year I'm putting a Christmas tree up. I done decided, man. And is the Super Bowl this weekend or next? That Eric, do you know? You all right, brother? Let's see if I can find this out. Recall on chocolate, that's bad. Fat people like me can't have it. Let's see. Oh, I suppose if there's Super Bowl, there'd be all kinds of articles about it, wouldn't there? Anybody know? I better kill my camera. I forgot I'm sitting here smoking. Some people don't like that. There we go. It's next week. All right, cool. It doesn't matter to me. I don't watch it anyway. I just wondered. Well, heck, next week I'll be feeling like crap anyway, won't I? Come think of it. Because that'll be Sunday, will be about the time that nerve block wears off, if I remember correctly. Because the last time it lasted about a day. Lasted, like I say, I had surgery on Friday. It lasted all Friday and almost all of Saturday, and about Saturday evening when it wore off. And then something happened. So I have to, and I was thinking about, because the doctor's not going to treat my pain. They don't have a clue. I've already determined this. In fact, I'm going to, I don't know, maybe do some research on it and, I don't know, do a video about it or something, man, because they got to develop a system. But anyway, I have some edibles, and I have both sativa and what's the other one called? Whatever it's called. But anyway, I'm going to try if the pain medication isn't helping, I'm going to try, taking one of those edibles. And I mean, normally I just do a little piece of it, you know what I mean? Just if it's a square, say I'm doing less than a quarter of a square, and it just puts me in like a mellow kind of area. But I think if it's hurting real bad, I think I'll just take a whole one and see what it's going to do to me. If I take the not the sativa, the other one, that makes you mellow and fall asleep anyway. So I was thinking about that. I mean, maybe it'll help. I don't know. Morning, Nate. How are you, buddy? Because if it sounds like I'm worried about this pain thing, take my word for it. I am. Because I've done it before, and without hardly any pain medication, I went through a knee replacement. And that first couple nights after the thing, Indica, thank you. I knew you'd know, dog, you stoner. Anyway, but I went through it the last time, and I remember vaguely how bad it was, but I do remember it was bad. The pain was horrible because the nurses kept, coming in, and they couldn't figure out why the pain medication wasn't working. Oh, I'll be on the couch anyway. It'll be 2 days after the surgery. Yeah, they don't know how to treat. They don't know how to treat pain for someone who's a recovered addict that takes Suboxone. and I'll have to take Suboxone until my mom's gone because she has pain pills. You know what I mean? And after she's gone, I won't be around it anywhere, so I won't have to worry about it, and I can stop doing that even. But every time I've asked them, both surgeons. I've had a couple surgeries, and they all say the same thing. Well, I talked to your pain doctor, I talked to your doctor, and she said that it should, if you like before, when I was taking the Suboxone pills, right, you put it under your tongue and let it dissolve. Then it'll rot your teeth out. Now I see it's a class action lawsuit, which had done it to me, and I asked about it, and they said, "Well, no, we haven't never heard anything." I'm like, really? And then 5 years later, I read this article about the lawsuit, which I sent them an email, and they wanted all kinds of, we need the name of the doctor, and I'm like, man, dude, I was a drug addict. Are you kidding me? I went to any dentist I could find to get teeth pulled. $75. Here you go. So I have no idea. I couldn't provide them any of that information. And I suppose they probably count on that. The other lawyers do. But anyway, I don't know. And I don't know how to work this time because I get that shot in my belly. And it'll be exactly 30 days after I had the last one, right? So that's right at the point of where I have to go in and get the next one. But that other one, you can still feel it a little bit. It's like a little knot in your belly. And it starts out big at the first of the month, you know what I mean? And it slowly gets smaller. And I can still feel it there. So it's definitely not out of my system yet, I wouldn't think. I don't know. Where'd you go, brother? Huh? Eric, where'd you go, man? Come on back up when you're ready. Just holler at me. But so to say I'm worried about it, I am a little bit. For one, let's see, Saturday and Sunday, my son will be here. Then I think Monday, my cousin's coming in for a couple days. So I don't know. So 4 days, I should be able to get up and do stuff by then, as far as, get around and go in the kitchen and do shit like that. And I just have to keep reminding myself how good it'll be after it's all done. Yeah, dog, it'll put you in the couch, brother. There's no lie about that. It'll lay you out. Which the indica one I got come from up in Michigan at a dispensary. It's the real deal. The other one I got is just like that Delta 9 crap or whatever they sell at the gas station nowadays. But it works, even though I don't know if it's real weed or not, whatever it does, it does the same thing. And who knows, man, it might work great. Where I'm probably above average in pain tolerance. Okay, brother. You know what I mean? I'm probably above average when it comes to someone who can take pain. And that all comes from, racing dirt bikes and stuff. The really long, 4-hour races or whatever. At some point in a 3 or 4 hour race, you're going to experience pain. And it just depends on how well you handle it. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty decent with pain, but ain't nobody decent enough with pain to go through knee replacement without medication, I don't think. Was in Dixieland away, away. Wish I was in Dixieland away down south of Dixie. Well, I'll be glad to get back to work anyway, man. I gotta make some money. It's a little tough right now. And I asked my doctor about driving, and he said, well, you can drive all you want after you're off the narcotics. I'm like, really? Okay. See if anybody got killed in my hometown. I don't see no one. Yeah, dog, I know, brother. It's cool. I got people, I got some people make a trip up to Michigan about once a month or so. And that's where the one I have comes from. But he got the indica. And I told him when he come by, I thought the other day, I was like, dude, you got the indica, man. You got to get the other kind. Oh, my bad, dude. I don't know nothing about it. I was like, I know, but I said, this one here is all. I said, it's all right, but it'll make me sleep. Shenandoah's Aiden Coffee dedicates a breakout season. No, he's not playing volleyball. He's a basketball player. There we go. Basketball is kind of a big thing in Indiana. Yeah, that's what Glenn was telling me up there they were too. There's a difference between those things they're selling at the gas station and the ones you actually get at the dispensary. I think the ones at the dispensary are pretty heavily regulated, the manufacturing process and stuff. Uh-oh, lost you again, brother. Shenandoah, I don't even know where that's at. No. Is it fog? Yeah, it looks foggy out back too, dude. I can't see much because it's dark, but look out across the field. There's some lights way across there, and they look pretty dim, so that must be what it is. Yeah, no, dog, I wouldn't do that. I know what you mean. Now, I got some, but it's not from the gas station. There's this little head shop place thing here that sells them, and they make, I think, this place here because they make all their own, you know what I mean? And I think they're probably using real weed and just calling it what that stuff is, to get, because I mean, they're making baked goods and all kinds of stuff like a regular head shop would. So I don't know. But theirs works pretty good, and the kid that works in there is pretty knowledgeable. But the one I got from Michigan's the one yeah, I heard that too. I heard someone I talked to, my friend that I grew up with lived across the road from me, come in from Atlanta the other day, him and his wife. She had real bad back problems, I don't know. I think she said she had 2 back surgeries and was still in pain. And she said she'd been on them pills for almost 3 years and decided she wasn't going to live that way. And she started taking CBD. I'm assuming it's in the pill form, but she said it worked. It worked on her pain, and that she doesn't take pain medication anymore. Because man, I'm telling you, the opioids make you numb. They make you emotionally numb to everything, where nothing really matters to you. And in that part there is hard to break. I'm still that way. But yeah, in fact, you know what? I'm going to text her and ask her what kind she uses. Now that you mention that. Because some of it's expensive if you get the real stuff. You know what I mean? There's all kinds of junk out there that they're called CBD that's really just, junk. And I'll get with her. She'll be able to tell me what kind she uses. Because she said it works. Like she said, she takes it in the pill twice a day. or a capsule, I guess it would be, not a pill. It's kind of misty there, Eric. That's how it is here when I let the dogs out. I went out on the porch with them for a second. It's like misty.
There's
It's
a
like,
lot of the traffic,
oh
sitting
yeah,
on people's tires.
yeah. But I know when I went out with them, I could feel the mist, and the dogs come in, and their hair was wet. And naturally, little guy come in the door fast past me, and I couldn't catch him. He was sitting down there by the kitchen with his little cable thing still on. I'm like, get over here and step on this damn towel. With big dog, she knows the deal when it gets like this. She comes in, I lay a towel down at the door, and she comes in and stops on it. I'm like, stand there for a few seconds, let your feet dry off. Okay, go ahead now. But little guy, he seems a little oblivious to that's how you're supposed to do it this time of year. And man, I don't know, they got my yard, so it's not really messed up. There's just a lot of dog crap and stuff out there. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll have it fixed up by spring somehow. If I remember correctly, what I used to do in the spring is I just take my riding lawnmower out there and run over it and, spread it all around out in the yard. Especially in the spring when it's going to rain and stuff. And so I don't know. Dad used to go out and he had a pooper scooper thing, and he'd go out every evening in the spring and summer and pooper scooper. I used to laugh. I said, what you doing, Pop? He said, I'm scooping up dog shit. I'm like, you don't have to do that every day. He's like, yep, if I don't, I'm going to be the one steps in it. Mm. Him, not cool. Well, okay. Oh, shoot. What that is? What this sound is? Anyone? It's the sound of an empty Red Bull can. We shall remedy that situation. I don't know why I don't. I'm never going to get used to this stuff, man. Ouch. Hold on. So you're in a good signal area now, man. There we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
should be.
Yep.
I don't know why it does that every time I leave the house, and then I had it going, and I fat fingered it when I went to put the phone back up in the holder. And I hate this phone holder. I can't stand. I gotta change it out.
Yeah, I got one. The same way I bought it. It's a cheap one and it does the job, but I'm like you. I don't like it. The one I broke
Yeah,
was
this is the one I got from what's that one place, Ollie's.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I got one from Ollie's, and this is the one, and I don't like it. I'm gonna put one like I got in the truck in here.
Yep.
Same kind I use on the boat.
You go in the back of Ollie's, man. They usually have the like blue tarps. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And they all a bunch of different sizes of them. I know they're not the best tarp in the world, but they work for put over your boat if you ain't got nothing else, so to speak. Okay, let me go get a Red Bull here. Both dogs laying there passed out. That figures.
Good morning, Misty.
Good morning, Miss D. I didn't see you come in, honey. I'm sorry.
Good morning, Minnow Dunkers. Tim, buddy, good morning.
Hey, Minnow Dunkers, good to see you.
Anybody else I missed? It's kind of hard to, read chat as you're driving.
Yeah, I'll do it. I know,
Then
brother.
it doesn't help with these stupid drivers out here and the stupid rain mist or whatever it is. like for it to get sunny, and then I can really scrub this car down.
Let's see here.
Debating whether I should buy tires for it now or wait until after I get back from the boat trip. I'm thinking after, because these things ain't that bad. They should last.
Good morning, D. Sorry, I didn't see you come in before I left. Minnow Duckers, what's up, man? Oh, man.
And
Yep.
you know, all these stupid people got to be in a hurry to get to the place they're going.
Yep. Instead of leaving a few minutes early from the house, you know. I left. I went to the surgeon the other day, right? And I always leave like at least 45 minutes earlier than I need to. That's just me. And I come home. I'm like, "What time did you leave this morning?" I said, "I don't know, about 5:30 or so." "What time's your appointment?" I said, 8. You know, it takes maybe 40 minutes to get there, if that. 40 if I'm driving the back way or something, you know. "Why'd you leave so early?" I said, "Well, I had to stop and get Red Bull, and then, you know, I had to do this and that." And, you know, I pulled in, and by the time I got there, I had maybe 20 minutes before they opened. And that's like, I always leave early. Except for going to J-Dog. I try my hardest to get up earlier than normal, and I just, for some reason, it doesn't work. And then even if I do, it seems like I stop too much then on the way to his house. So no matter what, it takes me 3 hours to get to J-Dog's or get to the Licking River anyway.
Morning, Jody.
Hi, Jody. This is take 2, Jody. The other one went, the signal coming to my computer is messed up still. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to call the cable company. I pulled you yesterday when I was leaving work. I told them, "Have a good weekend." I'm sorry. I'm a bad influence.
Yeah, I've seen that too, D. Buggy's just trying to confuse us all. That's all it is.
About what?
Because he's confused. You posted it was Thursday.
I know, today. Yep, yesterday I said it was Friday. I done the one today on purpose. The one yesterday was definitely, it wasn't on purpose. It was me just being me, I guess, to be honest with you. Then my mom had a call with all the Social Security people yesterday about, you know, spouse whatever, you know, but I think she gets like $80 out of Dad's money or whatever. But then there was she gave me a number to call. Yeah, the organization or something's called State Buy-In or QMV, and she qualifies. The lady said that if I call these people and sign her up for it, she don't have to pay for her Medicaid no more. That it'll pay for her Medicaid B, and then she won't have any deductibles or anything. You know, it'll all basically be free. And I'm like, geez, dude, thank God for something. So I got to call them this morning. The lady told me, said, make sure you call them tomorrow, because that way you started the process in January. And when it all gets said and done and it starts going, they'll back pay it to January, or they'll backdate it to January. So anything she buys in January will be covered. Because we dropped the Medicaid B or whatever she had before, because I forget what they were charging a month for it. Or whichever the one is that gives you prescriptions, you know. I don't know what it's called. I worked long enough yesterday helping one of my people that it should have been counted as Thursday and Friday. And you should have the day off now, exactly. But I think once you get a bulk check of like $263 or something, I'm like, well, heck yeah. It's better than getting nothing. I wish there was another internet provider here where I'm at. You know what I mean? Because AT&T fiber is not out here yet. It'll be a long time before it is. But I would cut cable out all entirely and just do away with it. And do like Eric was saying, like YouTube TV or something like that. That's got everything you want.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
for the
it's up to $89 now.
is it really?
Yeah.
Huh. That's one of them
But
I
it's
get.
still cheaper than cable though, and you get a lot more channels and all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
You can get on
100%.
demand and all that crap. You can record stuff, watch it later.
Yeah, DVR. I can't believe y'all ain't driving over to WWF tonight in Indianapolis. It's all over our news.
Yeah, SmackDown's there tonight at some convention Saturday. I
Yeah,
was making sure I could still watch that because I canceled Peacock because there ain't no sense in having it if WWE's on Netflix now. So
exactly.
I switched over to Netflix and made sure that Netflix I can watch it tomorrow, the Royal Rumble, because that's one of my favorite pay-per-views to watch is the Royal Rumble.
Yep. Dave Bozarth, hello, man. Good to see you.
Good morning, David Bozarth.
But yeah, I seen that, and they were doing a teeth count, and they were up to, what was it, 27 teeth and 250 people? Yeah, pretty good. No, I'm kidding. I know there was, like, they were showing did you say they were having like a convention thing or something the next day?
No, they're at the convention center tonight for SmackDown.
Oh, no, they're at the, I think it's the place where the Pacers play.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, something Field House. They've changed the name of it 3 times since they built it.
Yeah. And then
The old
tomorrow
place,
they're supposed to be at the actual Indianapolis Stadium.
yeah, the old place was Market Square Arena, and it was cool. And when I was a teenager and we'd go there for concerts, it looked huge, until they built the dome, and then you realize how small Market Square actually was, which made it a really good concert venue.
That's why a lot of our concert venues are either at the Shoe or at Nationwide Arena now.
Yeah,
A lot of the big ones are Nationwide because it's bigger.
yeah.
And Schottenstein Center is where the Buckeyes basketball plays.
Yeah, I dated a lady.
Nationwide Arena is Blue Jackets Arena.
Yeah,
It's newer.
I dated a lady who worked for the radio station in Indy, and they had a suite there. And we went to it was REO, Sticks, and somebody else, and we were in the suite, and it was just like right off the edge of the stage on the left side. It was pretty cool.
One year I went to the Blue Jacket Stadium. I was 37 rows up.
Yep.
From Eric Church concert.
Yep, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Needless to say, he noticed me, so I got my backstage pass, and then I was backstage with him.
Oh, really?
I met him before he was famous. When they had him up here at that concert up here, and I was hanging out with him, and he's like, "Well, your name's Eric too," and blah blah blah. And
Yeah.
he smokes weed, and he smokes weed and drinks, and that's when I was doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
That's cool. It's cool that he remembered you and hooked you up. You know what I mean?
well, I've seen him every time he's come into town.
Yeah. I'll say, because some people get famous and forget people that they were, knew when they were younger, first starting out.
Well, when he was not famous, I had some good sticky icky. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's what he remembered.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I understand entirely. Yep. Oh man, that's that dude. I remember him. I couldn't even drive. I had to sit in the car for 5 hours before I could leave home. Oh man.
Needless to say, I don't do much of nothing no more, but work and fish and sleep and eat.
Yep. Yep. And I'm with you. Me neither, man. I
What
gotta
a
get.
wonderful life I live.
Hey, it's better than some other ones, man.
Yeah.
I'll take this boring life I got now compared to the one I had before.
Yeah, because if I'd have kept going down that road, I probably would have been dead or in jail, one or the other.
Yeah, me too.
And I don't want to be neither one of those places.
Yeah,
I'll take my boring life.
exactly. I call my years of addiction my middle life, because before that, dude, I had the most wonderful life. I went dirt bike racing, I went surfing, I had fun, and I was just out there. It was probably 3 or 4 years after my divorce, so you're over all that and you're starting to live again. And, for me, I moved up to Hamilton County, which was an entirely change in environment that, was a happy, upbeat environment area. And it was awesome. And
I
that
have
was
to say,
about 10
I,
years.
I have to say, the years I was married, I call that my prison time. I
Yeah.
have my shackle on my finger.
No, my marriage before I got divorced, when I come home from Germany, I'd been in the service 3 years, been around the world almost, and I came home. I was ready to settle down, find a wife and have kids and stuff, and find some kind of job, actually a profession, not a job. And I'd done all that, and had a house and everything, and I was perfectly content with life. I didn't really need anything else. We didn't have a big house. It was a 3-bedroom, bath and a half ranch. It might have been 1,100 square foot or 12. It wasn't very big, but it had a great yard and a great garage. And I would have been good, the rest of my life, just like that. But I wouldn't have ended up going to work for myself and everything had I stayed, married and stuff like that. So I don't know what would have happened to mom and dad if I had a regular job.
What I always say, marriage leads to divorce. Some people just get lucky.
Yeah. It'd be like my mom and dad. They were married 63 years.
With some people, they're married and they're always arguing and fighting. And it's just not worth it. You're
Yeah,
better off just separating, going
yeah,
your own way.
yeah. No, my household wasn't like that when I grew up. My parents were cool. I don't ever remember them arguing and fighting or anything. You know what I mean? I mean, they had arguments about stuff, but nothing major. Nothing throwing things around the house and raising Cain kind of stuff. So it was cool. So what's your Ridgeline? Just sit at home all the time now?
My Avalanche?
Your Avalanche, yeah. Ridgeline,
Yeah.
Avalanche, same thing. Yeah. Make sure you go out and
No,
start once a week.
oh, I do. I started it the other day. I moved it back.
Yeah, say, because if you don't, that battery will go dead even if nothing's on. I don't know why, but it does.
Need to get the brakes changed in it and everything else, but I'm gonna wait and do that after the boat. Well, I'll probably do it before the boat trip because I might go fishing a couple times. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. When's the boat trip this summer?
Yeah, this summer.
Hey, man, time flew. I can remember we was talking about it last year or whatever. And it seemed like it was far away. You know what I mean?
Yep, things like that come up on you. You know?
Oh, no. Believe me.
Time just flies by.
Yep, you look at the calendar and realize, oh shoot, like me, I got a lot of stuff to do. And I look at the calendar and realize, dude, you only got a few days to get all this done before your surgery. Quit procrastinating, because I am the king of procrastination. Don't let nobody kid you. Let's see. I'm just looking through this book to see if it's got any good ones that I want to read this morning. Mhm. Oh man, I like to know
Morning,
what I'm
Jersey.
going to go there,
Morning,
man.
Kate.
Hey, Kate, how are you? Seems like I only see you on Fridays. And if you emailed me, I'm sorry, but shit happens, man. I just get lost. We were just now talking about that, about losing track of stuff, and I don't know. I'm just an airhead, bad airhead. And now I got to look your email up. I feel bad for not getting back with you this week. So you can hate me if you want to use it. But I am awful adorable and I'm real hard to hate. Just saying. Are you talking about the Kentucky crime lady chat? Is that what you're talking about, Elizabeth's chat?
Just be here before you know it, Jersey.
Okay, cool, Kate. I just hope you didn't get mad at me because I'm in your head. Yeah, Jersey, that's how 30 months will fly, dude. Believe me.
Just here's some words of advice for Jersey. Keep yourself busy afterwards.
Oh, yeah, I got no problem with that. This time next year, I'll be a month away from being able to draw Social Security if I want to. Yeah, Hillbilly Crime. Where she's at, Kate, that's where my family's from down there in a little town where they shot the judge in Whitesburg. Yep, that's where the family on my grandpa's side's from. And then on my grandmother's side, you go over the mountain a little ways and down the highway is Harlan, Kentucky. And that's where grandma's family was from. Yeah, that's a pretty good show she's got going on, isn't it? Fletcher County, yeah, it is. Yes, it is. It's a wild place. Always has been. I'm not sure, but I think one time back in maybe the 20s or something like that, they killed the sheriff and buried him up in a holler somewhere. I don't remember. I can't remember if it's there or over in Tennessee, Jamestown area, or it could have been up in
I'll be
Hazard.
back at the clock in.
All right, brother. Hazard's a uh, pretty rough place too. Hazard, Kentucky. But I'd sure move down there if I could, if there was anything that I could, work wise, because out there in the middle of nowhere like that, there's not a lot of work. I mean, I'd have to do appraisals, up in Hazard and places like that, which would all be, long drives each time to do them, but it'd still be worth it. But I don't even know if you can get internet out there where the property's at. In fact, I can show you. I put my background on. Hold on, let me see. Exit solo. Put me on solo. Turn my camera on. Well, shoot. But anyway, you'll be able to see it this way. That's the. Let me see. That's the sign pulling into my family's land down there. Yeah. See the. Let's see if you can see it or not. There you go. Like that, maybe. See the other side of the road, how it's vertical, straight up and down? And that's the mountainside. There ain't nothing over there but mountain. But yeah, the Halcombe Family and Community Cemetery. Halcombe Farm. That's my people's land, man. And I got some other pictures of it. Oh shoot, what did I do? Hold on. Now I got everything messed up. That was a dumb idea. No, it wasn't too bad. There we go. Now we're back, Jack. There we go. Okay, now we're back to normal. Yeah, you ought to see it then. Where that sign is, if you were to turn around to 180, you'd be look back. There's a bridge goes across the creek to the property. And then there's kind of a valley there, and then it starts up the mountain behind it. It is definitely a cool place. If you like to get away to the middle of nowhere, that's it. You look it up in the dictionary, there's that sign. Oh, that's the Halcombe family land there. Actually, I got to go take Grandma up to the graveyard, bury her ashes next to Grandpa's. And thank God it's not a full body in a casket, because it's really hard to dig up there. You know what I mean? You got a pickaxe and everything. It's all rock. My great grandmother and them lived there. Her buried up in the what you call it, the graveyard. I'm struggling today. And the bad part is I can't remember where I found that picture at. You know what I mean? I just happened to come across it yesterday, and now I got to figure out where it was at, because there's a bunch of other ones in there. Yeah, Limestone Mountain, and then if you go straight across that mountain from where this picture's taken, you go up and over that mountain, way over on the other side, there's coal mines and stuff. And there's never been anyone, strip mine or anything there. I just wish I could remember where I found that picture at. I know I found it in one of these folders, but remembering it or finding it from that's another story. Let's see here if I can find some more. I think I got some. I got some more. I just gotta find them. Then I got some pictures of me and Dad took a road trip. Oh, he hadn't quite turned 80 yet, I don't think. But and there was one point I would just pick the squiggliest map on the squiggliest road on the map. You know what I mean? We'd take off. And one time we'd been going down this little bitty road for, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour. And we come up and it went straight, or you could turn and go across this bridge. Well, the map I'd followed wanted to go across the bridge. Well, it wasn't closed off with barricades, but there was a sign, no vehicles on bridge. And evidently there was a problem with the bridge or something. And I'm like, what are we going to do now? Yeah, there it is. It says, do not bridge or something like that. Do not bridge or anything, but So we parked the bikes and I walked across it and it felt pretty solid. I was like, yeah, we'll be all right. I said, here, let me go first. Yeah, we were out in the middle of nowhere. And I couldn't even tell you what the route was anymore. I have no idea where all we went. Well, I know we left Indiana and our goal was to stay on 2-lane highways. So we drove south Madison and went across the bridge. What are you talking about, Jody? And we went across the bridge and up the hill there at Madison and started heading south on 421, I think it is. But yeah, it was cool. Okay, here. Let me see if I got another picture of this. Yeah, right there. There we go, back up. We were on this highway and hold on, let me do some stuff here. Do that. Do that. Where's the settings for the cam at? Oh, here we go. I'm going to turn the camera around the other way so I can show you some stuff. There we go. It says front, so we want to go back, don't we? There we go. Let's see what that does. Oh, I got to exit the solo for him first. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We were driving on the road, and I don't know if you, let me go solo with this, but there were these stone walls. Okay, watch. See this stone wall? Them were all hand-laid stones, right? See them? Yeah. Somebody hand-laid those stones. Okay, you see those are all hand-laid by someone. That went on for probably 30 miles. And you know, it all would have came out of creeks and stuff from that area or whatever. And it just amazed me as we rode along there, and it kept going and going and going. And I'm like, man, how many man hours? You know, because that's been there for probably 100 years. And exactly, that's what I was thinking. Well, I don't know, it's Kentucky, and they were a free country or a free part of the free land. But how many man hours did it take to lay all them stones like that? You know, because they would have had to have been harvested and hauled on a trailer by horses, you know, and it just amazed me as we drove along because it kept going and going and going. And that's why I ended up stopping and taking pictures of it, because it was like, man, how far does this go? And it's over there in the Kentucky Derby land, you know, where a lot of horse farms and stuff like that. And it was just amazing. Exit solo. There we go. So it was just one of them things that was another one. We just picked a highway. Whenever we got to the hotel at night, I'd go over the map on my phone and I'd pick us a highway. Okay, in the morning, we're going to ride this one and see where it takes us, you know, what kind of country it takes us through and stuff like that. And that one there was on our last day headed back towards Indiana. And Dad ran off the road one time on a curve, and it was in a town, so we weren't going but maybe 30 miles an hour. I don't know what happened or whatever, but he was old, you know, but he ran off the road, and there was about a 2-foot drop into this yard. And he done it like you would a dirt bike. He stood up and rode it down the drop and out and come around the yard up on the driveway and stopped. And I'm like, what in the hell are you doing? He said, I don't know. I was looking over and I looked up and there was a turn. I'm like, Pop, how about you keep your eye on the road for me? But yeah, that's one of them. Had you known it was going to be the last time, you would have made it. You know, you would have went a lot longer. You know what I mean? But hindsight and all that stuff, you know. I wish I could find them other pictures of down at Grandma's. Because there's an old wooden, like, lean-to with a small cabinet thing built onto the side of it. And Mom said she thinks that's where Grandpa was born at. So let's see if we can find those. Nope, there's video clips of my grandma, and she was 99 or 100. When I would get up and talk to her in the mornings, I'd set my camera up and record a lot of it. That's the one where we were sitting there talking. She was feeding the dog graham crackers, and I looked at her, Grandma, are you feeding that dog graham crackers? Nope. And would not fess up to it. Nope, I haven't been feeding that dog no graham crackers. Are you kidding me? These are my graham crackers. I'm like, are you sure? Yep. I'm like, I don't know. I think something funny's going on here, Grandma. Nope. You know, and in all our life, she had never cussed or anything. You know what I mean? And when she got dementia, she started cussing. And it was really weird. I was like, are you kidding me? Because when the first time she done it, it kind of shocked me. And I was like, Grandma, did you just say what I think you said? Yep. Why? Yep. Oh yeah, 100% Jersey. Yeah, they've been long dead, long gone. Oh, here's a better picture of that sign. I'll show you what I mean. But yeah, it's, you know, and like I said, and the bad part is, I'll never be able to find that road again that we were on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. But yeah, Jersey, I know exactly what you mean, man. Let me see here. There's what it looks like. That's the creek I was talking about. You go across. And if you look back across the creek, you can see the pasture there where it starts in the valley. And then, let me see here. It should have some pictures of the old. There's the old outhouse and a shed. That shed there's not as old. It's only about 20 years old, though. That's after the house burnt down. And this lean-to right here, they say at one time part of this was closed in while they were building the house. They lived in this. I don't know how old this thing is right here. It's got to be 150 years old, probably. And I had no idea how old it is. I know that, you know, all the logs came out off the land right there. And there's the cemetery. Let's see. No, that's my grandson. That's enough of that, man. Let's see. But yeah, I was glad I came across him because I thought I'd lost him. Let's see, somebody. I thought I lost that. Let me see. Oh, there was something else I wanted to show y'all, and I can't remember now. But that's, I thought I had more pictures of the graveyard. I thought I had pictures of my great grandmother's tombstone and stuff. And if you see, it's spelled Halcom. Okay, well, my grandpa, you know, I realized 11 kids grew up there, and I forget 7 boys and I forget how many girls. But when he left and went and joined the not the Corps Engineers, what's the other one? It's called, oh, hold on, I'll think of it. But anyway, he left the home and joined it and learned a trade. And for the life of me, I can't remember what it was called. But they spelled his name wrong there when he was doing the enlisted and stuff. You know what I mean? And they spelled it Holcomb, Holcom, and he never changed it. So his whole life on all his ID and stuff, it said Holcomb instead of Halcomb. And I asked Mom, I said, well, why didn't he ever change it? You know what I mean? I don't get this. And she said, I don't know. He didn't want to bother nobody or something, like, I'm like, really? Let's see if I got any more interesting pictures to share today. I don't know if I do or not. No, I ain't going to share no other pictures of when I was skinny. But then you see how fat I actually got. Yeah, I think that might be it. And I got most of these pictures backed up on what do you call it? An external hard drive. Yeah, that's what it is. But I'm looking. What time is it? 6:30 already. I got to end this at 8 again today because I have to call that Social Security place. And the lady said, make sure you call early. What's this tombstone a picture of? Oh, no idea. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's what it was. Because out in the country, you come up to a four-way stop, and at the four-way stop, there's a tombstone, a big, tall tombstone with a little iron fence around it and a guardrail so cars won't hit it, and it's right there at the corner of that intersection. And I got off and took pictures of it, but you can't read the writing on it because it's too old. It's cool. I forget where all these pictures came from. Hi, Dog and I. How you doing, man? That's cool. $19.99 Moose Race, America's Toughest Race. Boy, I was skinny there. What's anybody's plans this weekend? No one got plans this weekend. Oh, isn't there a tournament this weekend? The what you call it? The final for I'll think of it here in a minute. The fishing league thing. I can't remember what it's called. Can't open that photo because the format is currently something or another. Well, we might as well delete that one then. Open with, I have no idea. Maybe photos, let's see. Nope. I wonder what it is. It's some kind of format thing. Might as well delete that, hadn't we? Yeah, that could have been like the $1 million photo I just deleted. Working more work. Yeah, I feel for you, brother. Don't worry. I'm getting ready to head back there here before long. I figure I should start this summer. It will. What is it I was going to say? If I start this summer working again, my knee should be healed up enough, and I don't know what it'd be like to actually go see a house and climb stairs without it hurting and knowing you're going to hurt like heck on the way home. Man, dirt bike loaded up, sun coming up. You kidding me? God, those were good times. Oops. Yeah, I belched. Ooh, brand new pair of city boots. Somebody's lucky. There's Tilly before she got fat. Ooh, recluse butt. Oh man, you talk about skinny. Look at this guy. Man, I don't even know what year that was. Had to be in the 90s. Huh. All right, that's enough of me rambling down through these pictures. I'll quit now. Oh, I know what I was doing, checking email. That's how I got over there to begin with. That's how I got over there to begin with. Because I'm an airhead. There we go. Nobody got anything going on. Jody, are you fishing in that tournament? Oh, she went back to cleaning. There's what I'm looking for right there. There, I found it. Oh, shoot. I'm trying to remember if I took my medicine this morning or not. I don't know if I did. In fact, voyeur picture. I like it. What are we doing here? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Okay, let me get back here. There we go. Let's see. Ain't nobody doing nothing this weekend. Nobody talking in the chat, so I guess I'll just shut it down, eh? I don't know. Let's see here. What's this say? I gotta check my list. Oh crap, I know what I gotta do today now. I remember. I gotta get water softener salt. Anyone else live in a house with a well? I'm sorry, Jersey. It's on my phone. I'm watching it on the computer because I can't see the crap on the phone. Does anyone else live in a house with a well? And if you do, how often do you have to fill your salt thing? Wait, that's not charging. Oh shit, you're kidding me. I go through more damn charging cords. Oh, this weekend yard dogs? Heck yeah. You have hard water at your apartment? Yeah, we had hard water at my house too in town. And we never thought about getting a water softener, you know what I mean? But I live out in the country now and I have a well and I've never had, to fill salt or water softener or what, but I'd say I'm filling it up about once every 2 months right now. I don't know if that's a lot or. Yeah, I've heard of that actually. Is it the one you put on your faucet or one that goes in the lines in the water system? Yeah, you probably should. You got to work today. You okay, Eric? We lose Eric. Yeah. Awesome. He must have got fat fingered again. I gotta find the thing on there. Where's the phone at? There we go. Hey, what's up, Nubby? No, I didn't, dude. Posted a link to that. Yeah, you posted a link to that. I want to see it. The reverse osmosis thing, yeah. All right, hold on. I don't know. Let me see. I gotta find it. Let's see here. I messed up. No, there it is. I thought I kicked myself out again. See, if I keep my phone vertical up and down, I can see the chat and all the little microphone, the cam, and all that stuff. But when I turn it sideways, all that stuff disappears. Yeah, Nubby, if you can find that, throw the link up, man. I'd like to see it. Jody, wake up, Jody. I asked a question. Are you fishing in the final tournament this weekend? I think it is, isn't it? The online fishing league or whatever it is, live fishing tournament thing. I don't even remember the name of it. I'm horrible. Man, I bet on Supercross a couple weeks ago with it was what do you call it? The betting place, Underdog Fantasy. That's what it was. It was the one that was advertised on the Supercross webpage, so I figure it's reputable to use or whatever. So I go and I bet and I win some money. Well, I go to cash it out because then I'm going to take it to DraftKings because I think it has more stuff to do. And see if I can find this email these people sent me about they want to review my account and confirm it's me, where they've already confirmed me once. You know what I mean? if I can find everything they want me to send a picture of. They want me to send them a picture of my ID, a picture with me holding my ID, and all kinds of stuff. And I'm like, I don't think so, pal. And so I've been going back and forth with them on emails all week, and they aren't getting what they're asking for. What's this say? Important phone message. That's not good.
No, I'm in the rental today, so sorry guys, you don't get to see what I'm driving, where I'm going, what I'm driving.
Oh, that's right.
Good morning, Nubbies. And then for some reason, because I connected to the phone, to the truck, so I can hear on my, Pat McAfee show, because I listen to him religiously. And it always wants to connect to the truck, and then I have to disable it to the truck. Oh, it's weird.
My phone bill's due. Looks like I missed one or
Then I
something.
only got 8 stops today, so. But
Oh, really?
I did clock in with 39 hours, so I will be taking my time.
Heck yeah.
I'll make sure I'm not back until at least 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Yeah, because after that first hour, it's time and a half, baby.
Yeah, as soon as it hits 7:14.
You know, my buddy's a journeyman electrician, right? And he said because, they're having trouble getting young people to join the skilled trades or whatever, that right now, all the jobs they do, when it would normally be overtime, is double time. So, like where you would normally kick into overtime, then X amount of hours later it'd kick into double. He said they just made it double time to make it more attractive to these young people. And he said he's got a pretty good apprentice right now working under him. But he said he's had a few he's had to send back to the hall. He said the one they were doing a job, and every time he walked around the corner, he caught the kid on his phone. And said, I told him first time, no, man, dude, you can't, that phone, you don't need to bring that phone in here during work hours. And
Here I got something for you. You know that stinky kid at school,
me?
You remember that stinky kid in school? No, just in general.
Yeah,
everybody.
No, I'm kidding.
Everybody remembers that stink. Well, we got a stinky kid that works here. Right. Today he takes the big cage truck and slams it into the back of the building to the dock and breaks the back window out, bends the bumper, messes up, and then I'm like, oh my, some people.
Yeah. I'm sure he's going to get a talking to, isn't he?
He might get fired.
I was going,
it ain't the first time, he's messed something up.
So he was backing up to the dock and he just kind of backed up fast and slammed into it, huh?
Yeah, probably about 10 miles an hour.
Oh, no kidding.
But yeah, he messed the bumper up and everything else.
And that's why I couldn't be a boss when I went to worked at the cable company, and after I'd got so far, I was going to leave because of my knees, and they offered me a supervisor job. And stuff like that's why I couldn't have it.
Yeah, I don't get it. Oh, crap, I better. Yeah, don't leave them. I need them. I don't think I'll need my sunglasses today, but I need my cigarettes. Almost left them in the car.
Hey, Nubs, share a link to his channel, and then I can find it from that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you never did share that link to that guy that's got that whatever thing, that ecosystem that he has. You never did share that to me.
Who?
Thinking about it. The guy that has the ecosystem or whatever it is.
You never shared it too.
Me?
I didn't share it to you, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, I have to find it because it's awesome. And I mean, you got a whole winter's worth of binge watching on that right now.
Yeah.
Yep. I have to find that out because I haven't seen it in a while, actually. So,
And Jody is fishing it. Fishing what?
Jody girl, after if that tournament was this weekend, isn't the finals of the fishing league thing this weekend?
I don't know.
I think it is the FL
I tell
something.
you, it better be if they want Brian to help them. Because I tell you what, that Super Bowl weekend, Brian ain't gonna be doing nothing.
Yeah, that's a fact. He probably won't even have his phone on. Well, shit, I guess I'm going to have to get some money out of the gun safe and take it and put it in the bank, pay the phone bill because it looks like I forgot to do it. Fuck me, man. Just damn it. It never ends.
What's Nubby posted in there? What's that?
That's a guy caught 100-pounder on the river he fishes in. And it's on this guy's channel. I'll find it real quick and get a link posted up. I'm going to subscribe to him while I'm at it. He looks like he fishes for a lot of stuff, but.
Good morning, Curtis. It isn't my brother Curtis.
Huh?
I said, good morning, Curtis. That isn't my brother Curtis.
Dang, that's a hoss right there. He's bringing it in to weigh it on the scale at the shop. Let's see here. 99 100 pounds.
Good morning, 205. Wild action.
We ain't had it for a while. I'm okay with it today.
Well, I got to do something to get my morale up today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with you, brother. I'm struggling too, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's what's been going on the last couple days, or last week. So I've been moody and grumpy and mean.
What helped me this morning, it kind of got me crying, was I went into my YouTube playlist and some of the videos my dad was in, I watched a couple of them.
Yeah.
That way I can at least hear his voice again, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he has to say, "What's up, J-Dog?" And I'm like, oh God, I didn't want to hear him say that crap.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, if you go into that channel, you go into the shorts, there's a whole string of videos of him catching that. That's a hoss, man. Good on him. And at least he was good enough not to. He brought it. It's in the live well of the boat. He takes it into a shop or whatever and puts it on a big scale to get the weight on it because he evidently didn't have any way of weighing it, and he didn't have a sling or nothing. He didn't want to hold it up by the mouth, I suppose. I don't know.
Good morning, John. Small water cheerers.
Oh, I know why.
What did Hogleg used to call John?
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Let's go back.
I can't remember what Hogleg used to call John. I can't remember now.
Wall fishing. Morning, John. Oh, that's the only certified scale in town. That's cool. Yeah, good call.
No, he didn't. He called you something else. I can't remember what it was, John. I'll remember when we're not live, or I'll text him and ask him, what do you used to call small water charters? Snarf water charters? Ain't that what it was? I do believe that's what it was. Snarf?
Snarf?
Yeah. I believe that's what it was.
What's up, Snarf? Jody said dip shit, I think. Is that tournament this weekend, Jody, the final fishing league tournament thing? Stud's another name he called me.
Yeah, right.
We hope that.
I know that's a lie. 'Cause I remember that story you told about when you was at Kroger's and somebody said, "Excuse me, ma'am."
Oh, that's priceless.
That's one ugly ma'am.
Oh, that's next Saturday. Golly, so what's this Saturday
Ooh,
then?
so that's Super Bowl Saturday. Well, no Brian B. I can tell you that.
Well, the game's on Sunday though, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know, Brian, he's got to get pumped up for the game,
So yeah, you got to watch all the stuff. Yeah, I'm with you. Oh shoot, man, I gotta.
and he's got to check what referees are going to be giving him bad calls. You know. Hey, good morning, Uncle Lou. Jody, you're going to fish the Ohio since Potomac limited all. Yeah, it's a true statement. Potomac is pretty shut down with them searching for bodies right now. I think they recovered all but 6. I think is what they said, but they were also recovering pieces because a helicopter's got big blades on it. When it hits a plane, it's chopping. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. You
Sad
know
but true.
the coolest thing I ever seen. One of the cool things I seen in the Army. And if you're ever close to a helicopter and you watch close, okay, you got the 2 big blades that turn at the top, right? Then you got the tail rotor that turns, this way. Well, they actually pass each other every time it goes around. You see what I'm saying? The tail rotor coming down and the other rotor going around, they cross each other every time. Can you imagine the precision to make that happen and not hit each other at really, really high RPMs? I don't know. It just intrigued me when I seen it. If you can picture it in your mind, then you understand. It was like, wow, man. Yeah, they didn't have. Hey, Finn, good morning, buddy. They didn't have a chance, man. That thing, it blew up in the air. And that's going to be one of them. There ain't really going to be any explanation for why it happened. Hey, LaToya Williams, how are you today? Yeah, I mean, I suppose they might find the black boxes and be able to hear what was happening in the cabin of each of them. LaToya Williams says, hey, Eric. Yeah, that would have been interesting. But where that one crashed at, isn't it closer to I'm trying to say, isn't it closer to town? And there are places in the Potomac on out that you can launch a boat at, I think, because Fishing Magician and them used to go to some place that wasn't close to there.
I'm sorry, I was talking to the boss about the window breaker.
Yeah. Oh, okay, LaToya.
Stinky window breaker.
That's cool. Yeah, Finn's good people when he sleeps. He just ain't been sleeping enough lately. No,
Who is that?
I'm kidding, Finn. Her name's LaToya Williams.
Good morning, LaToya. Welcome to the clubhouse. I'm sorry about Bugman's foul language, but he's got a disclaimer. What happened? He muted himself?
Nah, I kicked myself out.
He didn't hear me say what I said then. Good.
Well, I don't think so, but now I can't even hardly hear. What did I do?
Please don't let your children watch this show. If you do, you're a bad parent. That's a disclaimer.
So I need to give the disclaimer for what you said then?
No. You need to give the disclaimer for the new person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I'm getting ready to give the show disclaimer. This
I like
show,
how Pat McAfee does it. You know, he has that one kid do it.
yeah. This show, this show is in no way, shape, or form for children. If you are a parent and you let your children listen to this show or watch this show, you should not have children, and the child services should come and take your child from you. That's all I'm saying. So kids, go away. If your parents aren't home, turn the channel. There's nothing here you need to hear or see anyhow. Go to school.
Yeah, go to school and learn something. Get some education.
That's right. Learn you a trade.
Yeah, trade's better than just going out and getting a job.
How did I do that?
My trade is driving. I got wonderful driving skills. I should have been a race car driver. Maybe that's what Jody should have been too, as much speeding as she does.
Yeah,
Jody
no doubt.
Jody says, I like to go fast.
Yeah, 205 exactly. Viewer discretion is advised. We need to get one of them disclaimers to put on before the show comes on.
Morning, anything. Why are you flashing your lights at me, dude? What's wrong with people?
Exactly.
Oh, never mind. I know who that was. That was one of the employees. That was hi.
So, John, you got a crappie charter today with the kids, do you? From the organization people? That's cool.
That's awesome.
Yep, bring one of the inner city kids out and take them fishing, or 4 of them. That's real cool. It's kind of neat to watch that, how when it first starts out, they're all kind of withdrawn and acting serious and everything. And then when you start catching fish, you can see their faces just start changing. When they catch one, they kind of light up a little more. And before it's over with, they're all pretty chilled out.
Yep. And then you feed them a bunch of candy and sweets and chocolates and send them back to their parents.
Yeah, these kids are too old for that. But it's kind of like they drop their guard. You know what I mean? They get there and it's from living in maybe a tough neighborhood or whatever, they got their guard up all the time because they have to have, and then they get out there and they have their guard up, and then all of a sudden, they start catching fish and having fun. And oh, tomorrow with someone else, not the kid people. That's cool. Today's Friday, right? Damn it. That sucks. I think I'll play email tag with the underdog fantasy people some more. I've been having fun with them. Because y'all seen this list of stuff. They want me to take a picture of my ID, take a picture of me holding my ID. Then they wanted like a picture of my PayPal activity to show where I paid them through PayPal and stuff like that. I'm like, no, you're not getting pictures of anything that has my name and my financial information on it. Trust me. So we're going to keep going around, and eventually something's going to give. And I keep putting my number down, telling them to call me because it'd be a whole lot more fun to talk to them on the phone than via email.
Jody write the paragraphs in there.
Oh, really? Your tag was expired?
Oh yeah, Buggy. There, I should share that video with you on Facebook. Somebody threw oxygen tanks away in the dumpster or in the
Oh,
trash can,
you're
and
kidding me.
the trash truck picked it up, and they went to smash it, and it blew up.
Oh, no
Whole
kidding.
back of the truck blew up.
Yeah, I'll bet it
Nobody was
did.
seriously hurt, but it's still a fucking
Woo.
cool video.
I got one leaning by the door over here that the people forgot, and it don't have no sticker or anything with the number to call them or nothing. I'm like, what am I going to do to the oxygen tank?
Don't throw it in the dumpster.
Oh, I suppose if I had to, I could make a bomb. No, I didn't say that. It was a joke, CIA, just so you know, or FBI. I said I suppose I could make a big bomb out of it and blow it up out in the
I
backyard.
know. Get a hold of Chrissy or Ernie. They would know where to get rid of them.
Yeah,
You know,
there's
Chrissy's on them on
there's
oxygen.
the same company name that brought, the bed, the wheelchairs, and all that stuff. It's the same people, but for the life of me, I can't remember. I reckon I ought to call Heart to Heart, the hospice people. Hey, good morning, Benoit ladies. It's really good to see you today.
Good morning, Allison and Gabby.
So I should probably call the Heart to Heart people and say, hey, man, I need the number. These people's left an oxygen tank here. But, I was, and it was kind of funny. I thought about it when they brought oxygen for Dad. I was appraising this house in Newcastle, and this lady had come over from, I think, Virginia, and it was her mom's house. Her mom had passed, and they were taking everything out of it and getting it cleaned up and ready to sell and everything. And she had one of them machines like Dad had that makes oxygen. You know what I'm talking about? Where you don't have to have you plug it in the wall. It's a pretty big machine, about the size of a good sized cooler sitting up on end.
Uncle Lou, what did you do for my Aunt Mindy yesterday? You better did something special for her.
Anyway, I was appraising this house, and the lady was telling me, said, I bought that oxygen machine for my mom, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I suppose I could sell it or something. And because I'd been talking to her about taking care of my dad and stuff when she said, that her mom had passed. And she said, if you need it, you can have it. And I don't know why I didn't take it. I should have. It's like, I just wasn't thinking, And then I would have had one, because she said, you never know, your dad might need that. And I didn't think, me, my brain's elsewhere while she's talking. And I'm like, I look back and say, because it was just like the one they brought out here. And it never runs out. You just plug it in and it continuously makes oxygen. Kick her down the stairs. Yeah, you wouldn't be on the internet right now. You'd be in recovery. But yeah, I should have took it, but then again, it could have been seen as a conflict of interest because you're valuing the home for estate purposes and blah, blah, blah. They'd get a hard on about it. Morning, Smoky Mountain. How are you, buddy?
Morning, Smokey.
I'm pretty good today, considering.
Yeah, it's a sad day, but I'll get over it.
Yeah, it'll get better after the years go.
3 years in April.
Like my brother passed away. Really? Man, time flies. Goodness gracious. Oh, man. I'm all right, man. Just kind of busy trying to do some stuff with Social Security for Mom. And then I got to get ready for my knee replacement next week. And I'm waiting on the call to come from the nursing home people because they sent me a bill and I just looked at it and set it over in the bill pile like, how am I going to do a $6,000 bill? Y'all call me, we'll set up a $50 a month payment. And that's what you're going to get. Hey, all right, JG, he'll be safe, brother. How you feeling today? Yeah, I told JG Hill every time I talk to him on chat or whatever, I'm gonna ask him how he feels until I get at least 4 times. If I'm feeling really good, man, then I'll know he's better and things are good. And it's so warm right now.
Oh yeah, it's almost supposed to be like 52 degrees today,
I know it. And I'm
but
like, man,
it's
the
gonna
last
be stupid raining.
yeah.
And then they're talking about a chance of snow on the backside flurries.
Really. I think I
Yeah,
had a few little flurries last night when I went to the store.
Ooh, I don't want that crap.
Yep, I'm over. It's not even February and I'm still over wintertime.
Yep, I'm ready for warmer weather. Warmer
Mm-hmm.
weather and sunshine.
Sunshine always helps. All right, JG, but I'm going to take this ride with you, brother. I'll ask you every time I see you. Eventually, this time next year or something, you'll be like, I'm 100%, brother. Check me out. I can run marathons again. Or is that pushing it?
Well, I don't think anybody in the catfish community is running any marathons anytime soon.
Okay, Benoit, you be safe.
You ladies have a good day at work. I don't know which one it is, but
3 hours down, 7 to go, so you're putting in 10 today, huh? Interesting. Have a good day, you guys. Be careful. You're old, JG. I ain't saying nothing about being old. I'm probably the oldest guy in here. If not, I'm close. I was looking for something in the truck and found my little power pack I forgot I had. It's just like, about the size of a cell phone. But I had charged it probably a month ago, I'd say, and I pushed the button and it's still fully charged. So that's cool.
mine's in my lunch bag. I always carry it with me. You never know when you're going to need it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I'm going to be taking it on the boat with me. Not the pontoon boat, the cruise.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I got my 10-foot cable cord that goes with it, too. You know, before I go on vacation, I always go buy brand new socks and underwear.
Yeah.
That weird? That weird?
Yeah. I understand. Grandma always used to say, don't leave the house without clean underwear on because you never know if you have a wreck. And I'm like, well, if I'm hurt bad enough that they're going to cut my clothes off with my underwear, I ain't really going to care.
Or you could actually get some gas station chicken, you know.
Yeah. End up in a bad way.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Lou will tell you all about it.
So you should have made that.
Yeah, that's a big old catfish. I wonder where these guys are fishing at. I know it's on the Cape Fear River, but I don't have any idea where that's at.
Me either. I never even heard of it.
Hey, Smoky Mountain, that's a pretty cool Mad Catz rod you got there, man. It's going to be close. It'll be, I think it's a week or it's 2 weeks out from my knee surgery. So I don't know. It's going to be close. If I did go, I would probably have to take my wheelchair or something with me. I don't think I'd be able to walk around much. I could maybe take my walker and just, get there, get in the place and find the YouTube place and sit down and just spend the day there. But, what fun's that?
Yeah, I try not to walk around CatCon because I walk around and then I see something I want and then I spend more money that I don't want to spend. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I make a list in my mind of what I want. And I'm not going to let myself be, influenced by the bright, shiny lights, so to speak. Uncle Lou wants to know what am I telling you about? Just walked back in and heard that. I don't remember, Uncle Lou. What was we talking about? The Uncle Lou said something to us or telling us
Make
about.
sure you get new underwear before you go get gas station chicken.
Yeah. Okay. So Uncle Lou, it really wasn't important and it wasn't worth repeating. We were joking about gas station chicken, I think. Yeah,
Yep.
it looked like a really nice rod. The 2.0 version yellow red rod. Yeah, it was a pretty cool looking rod actually. Yeah, I agree.
I've seen some pretty cool looking rods on Facebook Marketplace. There was a couple Uncle Lou rods it looked like, and a Big Cat Fever rod, and
Really?
yeah,
On Facebook Marketplace.
yeah.
Roger might want to look into those. Remember his stuff got ripped off.
Yeah, I know that's not them because they're from Sioux City, Iowa.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, question mark, not a period. There you go. I got it. So, but I don't even know if I can do that while I'm live. Huh.
What?
Add a phone number. J-Dog loves me. That's all I know, man. I was wondering if I could add a phone number to my contacts without.
You'll probably kick yourself out. I don't know. Got awful quiet there. He might have already kicked himself out.
Did I really? Did I kick myself out?
I don't know. I didn't hear you there for a minute.
Okay, I'll have to do it afterwards then.
Yeah. Normally, if you try to do something else on your phone, it will kick you out.
Tonight's gonna be a good night.
Why, are you going to the WWE event?
Who, me? Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, you. Come on, man. You're not that far away.
I wouldn't even go if you bought a ticket for me.
You could go up there and say, hey, Charlotte Fair. Woo!
What you mean, Uncle Lou? They're held up in shipping or whatever. You know what? There's something seriously bad going on with the post office right now. I mean, I don't know what happened, but there's something seriously bad going on with them. It took a letter of mine 7 days to reach somewhere that I could have walked in 2 days. And then I had a package and I was tracking the package or tracking it. And it was a book coming from Virginia. And you can see where the guy put it in the post office at the little town he's from. It left there and went to Charleston, main post office hub or whatever, and it sit there for 5 days. Like, why? And the guy who shipped it, I told him that, and so he went back into his post office and he asked him, and they said, "Well, I have no idea." And he was like, "Well, can't you call someone and find out why?" No, we can't. We don't really know who to call and blah blah blah. So there's something going on with shipping stuff.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on my Temu order. I need that. Got my fish feeder for the fish tank that's digital.
Oh man, I can't even raise my arm up by myself.
I could connect it to my phone where I can just push feed fish.
Oh really? That's
Yeah.
cool.
Well, the reason why I got that one is because, when we're on the boat trip, I'll set a timer to feed them too, 8 o'clock at night, and then.
Did you oh, something happened. I can't hear you.
Hello?
There, I can hear you now.
Oh, wow. J-Dog talked in chat. How about that?
J-Dog, what up, man? It's awful good to see you actually come in chat for once. Is that Eric stealing my fish? It is, isn't it?
I don't know. I can't see it.
I can see it. It is. That's Eric stealing my fish the first time I ever went fishing with J-Dog. It is, isn't it? Just follow the link. You'll see him stealing my fish. I think that's something. It's the biggest fish at the time. That was the biggest fish I'd ever seen in person, catfish wise, anyway. And the hook just fell out. Wow. Huh. Interesting. Stole my fish.
Well, like I say, you can blame that on Curtis.
I'm gonna have to blame it on somebody. If you hadn't tripped me, I'd have been all right. Give me a shoulder and knock me out of the way.
Curtis was there to distract you.
Yeah. You guys had that plan, didn't you? Okay, now you distract him and the first fish comes, I'll get it real fast before he can get it. No, that old man don't need to catch anything.
You caught more fish than anybody else that day, so I don't want to hear that crap.
Yeah, but they wasn't none of them
Just
33 pounds.
I don't even think it was 33 pounds because we didn't take off the net.
Oh, you didn't? I thought J Dog did.
I don't think we did.
I don't remember.
It's still 30 pounds probably.
Oh,
Still
yeah.
good fish.
Yep. Yeah, 33 pounder. That net's about 2 feet. That's fair, I'd say. Oh, and then there at the end, he got a boo boo on his thumb, and the whole day we had to fix his boo boo for him. I didn't know that video existed. Like, I'm going to have to download that, I believe.
Curtis took that video.
I think it's funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 orange rods in the back of that boat right there. That's cool. Oh, goodness. Lord, please let me have a successfully productive day today.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be like me.
Yeah, every time I sing that song, I say, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboy fans like Troy.
Yeah.
I don't understand why somebody would want to be a Cowboys fan. That'd be almost like being a Browns fan.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, you might know. I mean, Colts ain't really been good since Peyton Manning left. I mean, to be honest.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah. Mm.
My team's just mediocre. We make the playoffs to lose, but they're the youngest team in the NFL. So, but hey, my college team won the national championship this year,
You
beat
got
Notre
that going
Dame.
for you. Yep, you got that going for you. My team's either super, super good or just sucks until they rebuild again.
I believe my Blue Jackets are a half game out of the playoffs or a half game in the playoffs.
Mm. Either way it goes, they got to take it serious and try to win
Well,
it.
I would love to see them win it because this last year was the year that one of their hockey players got ran over by a drunk driver in New York.
Really?
Yeah, him and his brother were riding bikes and a drunk driver hit them. They were in New York for his sister's wedding too.
Oh, really?
Well, their sister's wedding, yeah.
Man, that's horrible.
I don't understand why nowadays. I don't understand why people drink and drive nowadays. You got
Yeah, I don't
Uber
either.
and Lyft and all that crap. It's
Yeah,
like, come on now.
yeah, I don't either. I don't do it, and I haven't done it for years. My main reason is because it costs a lot of money when you get caught.
Hmm. Not only that, you're not taking your own life at risk. You're taking
Yeah,
everybody else's life on the
yeah,
road at risk.
and that's the part you don't think about.
You know?
What you could do to someone else.
Yeah. Don't be a dumbass. Call a Lyft.
That was
Okay.
oh, I get brain locked so often, man. Boy, I'd sure like to have got one appraisal done before this. And I'd have, at least I'd know I'd have a check in the bank or a check waiting to come next month, I just need something like a freaking attitude adjustment or some kind of happy pills or something. Walk around breathing oxygen.
I know. I believe I seen a video the other day of some asshole out on the water and couldn't share a link.
Who's that?
Some
J-Dog?
asshole. Yeah,
Yeah.
some asshole on a Licking River.
Oh, really? Wouldn't share the link?
Apparently.
I guess we just got to get in the right club or something. We're not in the right club, or I don't know.
Hey, you know what I said? We're not Curtis.
Yeah. Yep. I don't think I got that link neither. Now that you mention it. Yeah, I watched the Tulsi Gabbard grilling yesterday.
What do you say?
I watched the Tulsi Gabbard grilling yesterday, or what you talking about, J-Dog? I ain't fished in a month. I know you're not talking about me, asshole. We should give a disclaimer again. This show is not for children. If you're a parent, you have kids, you should not let your children watch this show. And if you do, you're a horrible parent. Your kids need to be taken from you.
What was that? An old video you posted on your YouTube channel then?
No, I made it up as I go. It's never the same if you listen. Very rarely is it the same. It's close.
I was actually talking about J-Dog, but
Licking River's frozen solid, so I don't know what you've been watching.
it must have been an old video that popped up in my algorithm or something.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Smoky Mountain. It's all a joke, actually, to be honest with you. Kids.
He just kicked himself out again? I don't hear him. Eric, lay off the
Now, the
Kool-Aid,
phone,
kid.
at 10 minutes, it shuts itself down. You know what I mean? And I can't figure out how to make it not do that. I've tried everything.
There's got to be a way you can fix that.
Lay off the thing.
No, but if you want to look at my Facebook, you know why. So, just trying to keep my mind off of it.
Oh, man. I didn't sleep good last night.
Kick himself off again.
There we go. I'm back. Hey, Fun Fishing Adventures. Good to see you.
Good morning, FFA. I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, we have a backstage a day later.
Just don't invite Curtis. He's an ass. Did you hear me?
Yep. Well, I don't even send him the link no more. Hell, he never comes up here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who Latoya is. I don't know what you're saying. I'm looking. I'm having trouble. I'm doing this on my phone today, so you guys have to bear with me. All right, it's not my normal. What's the word I'm looking for? Modus operandi. That's the word I'm looking for.
Man, these semi drivers just don't give a shit. Maybe they need ICE to come get them because most of them are foreigners anyway. Jeez, man. We're in the red light. Oh my God.
Gonna get a ticket. I'm not very
No,
good.
no, not me. The semi truck driver that was right beside me.
Oh, okay.
I'm so glad nobody was coming out the other way.
Yeah, that would have been ugly, and you'd have had to witness it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have sucked. You got to go out, Till. Come on, honey. Let's go. I got you. I do. Fun fishing adventure, I do, but it only lets you go like 10 minutes. It won't go. There's nowhere on there to click never. I've been all through it. It drives me crazy. Good morning, Jimmy James Bailey. That's old Jimmy James.
Morning, Jimmy.
You know Jimmy James, don't y'all? Hey, good people, that guy. Jimmy James. What do you think, little man? You gotta go potty? It's not even daylight yet, is it, buddy? What's up with all that? That's wrong, isn't it? Huh? I know.
Supposed to be gaining 4 minutes every day. Daylight.
Oh, I know. Well, see, what I judge it by is where the sun is in relation to the sliding door when it comes up. And it's already went past the edge of the door, and now it's starting its way back. You know what I mean? And it's right at the edge of the door, so it's already went past. Now it's coming back, and then by midsummer, it's past the middle of the door when it comes up, going towards the north. Now, wait, where was we? We was talking about what? I don't remember. I lost it. There it is, I think. But yeah, I can't find any way to make a setting where it doesn't shut off at all. I've even looked online to see if anyone, knew a hack or if there was an app you could get or something. I can't find anything. You gotta go out, my little dude. Huh? Come here and tell me all about it. Come on. He's such a good man. That is the best little dog that ever lived in this house at one time. Yes, it is. who is the best dog laying on this floor right now, this very second? That would be you. You are the best dog that ever lived that sits on this house right now. Yes, you are. Like greatest little guy. You want to go out? Go get your buddy, because I know the minute I get out of my chair, you're going to run in there. So before I get up, you go get Tilly, because you know she wants to go out with you. Because otherwise, she'll sit here and expect a treat when you went out and she didn't. I'm on to her. Yeah, but you know what? My ice is freaking melted. The snow's gone. The yard's going to start getting muddy. I think I'm going to start taking the dogs instead of letting them out. I'm going to start taking them for a walk over to the side yard. I'm going to almost have to because the yard's a mess where they've been going out off the deck, and I just can't have it. I'm going to have to start taking them out every time.
Well, after you get your knee replaced, maybe you can start walking around the block after, that's good exercise for you.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea too. Say what?
And the dogs probably need some exercise. They're pretty fat.
Tilly needs all the exercise she can get. My buddy come in from Atlanta and he said, "That's the fattest dog I ever seen. What happened?" I said, "Grandma fed it freaking graham crackers every morning for 5 years. And now mom feeds them. I don't know what she feeds them during the day when I'm not around. It's hard telling, man. What? You gotta go potty? Come on, let's do it. Quit barking." When I said we'd go around, I didn't mean this very moment. He's in there trying to get Tilly to come. He's in there talking to her. Like, come on, he's whining. Come on, I want to go out, man. Come on, please. Tilly's like, screw that, dude. I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, they had a little guy and another dog. His sister or brother wanted to in that litter, and I should have got both of them, but they wanted me to pay money for both of them. They were rescues, and I'm like, well, how about if I give you the money and you just let me have both of them for the price of one? That way, you're not separating the brother and sister. Because I think it's like $275 that I give for little guy. Because I remember at the time I was telling him, Mark, you're more expensive than gold. I'm spending my money wrong. We're talking about 3 miles, Dave. Let me scroll up and see what I was missing. I haven't heard from Rustic yet today, man. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if he comes around. I could send him the link, I reckon. I think I got it. Yeah. Oh, 3 miles minimum I should walk my dog. Well, I can't do that till I get my knee replaced. Hell, I can't walk 200 yards right now. Not without having to get help getting back to the house.
I think you almost want to buy one of them fit bracelets. See how many steps you do take a day.
Yep. Right now it'd be horrible because I wouldn't break double digits probably, or triple digits, I mean. But that'd be a good idea. And after I get my knee replaced, I'll be able, maybe 5 months or so after it, I should be able to walk freely.
Morning, Gig.
Gig, sir, how you doing, buddy? Any fishing today, man? No, thank Dave. I'm not in the mood to walk this morning. Doing good. All right, Gig. I'm glad, buddy. No walking or no fishing. Yeah.
Most of the rivers and stuff should be thawed by this weekend at least.
Yeah, yeah, I would say so too.
And then lakes and ponds, reservoirs, probably a different story.
Oh, I guarantee that pond I was bluegill fishing on last Saturday that I guarantee you're not getting out on it. Or,
Oh no,
it's not, I mean, the ice is still on, but I'm not getting on that ice.
no, because normally around the edges is where it melts first. Be out there floating around on the iceberg.
I seen that happen one time on a video. Guy got trapped on an iceberg. It was floating loose and they had to go rescue him.
I've seen plenty of seals like that, but that wasn't the reason why they were on the iceberg.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Killer whale, they're saying, snack.
exactly. Yeah.
Them things play with their food too. Like
Hmm.
throw it up in the air and everything else.
Yep, whole new meaning of the term ragdoll. Well, it says, I'll be fishing Sunday if the river ain't raging, but it shows it's coming up to 24 feet in a couple days. Go Ohio.
Yeah, I bet it is. That time of year, all the snow melting. Snow melting and rain on top of it.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Makes the water rise.
I could go back to bed today, but probably should.
No, you got too much stuff to do. You gotta pay the phone bill. Um, something else you gotta do. Can't remember. You said it earlier. Did he lose signal again? Or didn't touch his phone?
Yep, it done again. I wish there was a way to even set an alarm and let me know it's getting ready to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It just like, oh, you're kidding me, man.
Enough to drive somebody insane. Why are you using your phone? Hello?
The
Hello?
internet thing on the computer has been weak, my signal, and when I started up this morning, it started freezing again. So
Wow.
I got to, I already reset the modem once and it didn't change anything. So I'm going to have to restart. I don't know why. It's just the signal's low. I know what it is, but man,
It's Indiana Wi-Fi, Chris used to have that problem all the time.
every time I call Comcast, I end up really, really mad. So I'm not going to.
What's that truck that ran the red light?
I should have been doing to begin with.
What? What are you doing to begin with?
Putting my phone back up on. I was looking at something and I went ahead and went back to StreamYard, where it won't go silent again. Ohio River at 16 feet. And will be 40 feet just a couple of days. Wow.
Well, I was reading articles about how they used to be able to walk across the Ohio River before they started putting all the dams in
Oh, I can see that.
during the drought times.
Yep. Hey, good morning, Cindy. How are you today?
Good morning, Miss Cindy.
Shrimp orders are going up. Heck yeah. I can hear the cash register dinging now.
Just like egg prices, right?
Man, I'm telling you.
Shoot. I've looked at Walmart the other day, boy. Almost $6 for a dozen eggs. I
Yeah,
said, you got to be kidding me.
yeah, man.
Oh,
The ribs,
almost go to Tractor Supply and buy some hens and, get my own chicken coop going and start selling my own eggs. You know what I mean?
100%. They ribs probably released the avian flu, so the bird flu is what that is. For those who don't know. And probably done that just so the economy wouldn't start going boom busters like and make Trump look better than he is. Because they'll do everything they can to sabotage his presidency.
Oh yeah.
Everything
All
they
right,
can.
I'll be back in a second.
All right, then. All right, dog. Thanks for posting the link, man. Hmm. Butt licking Brian, is he in here? Yep, yep. Yo, fart sniffing bedwetters. Hey, how's it going, you zipper sniffer? Hmm. Really? Yep. Yep, it sucks, man. This whole world sucks anymore these days. Everything costs too much. Freedom's restricted. Other word known as the triple B in the DC. Oh, I like it. Mhm, mhm. Huh. And there we go. Fish airplane wrecks before long. That's bad. It's cool. It's funny, but it's bad. Too soon? Nah. Oh, I can see the joke now. The best part about planes crashing in the river? They sure make good places to hold fish. Hmm. But the worst part is sometimes you hook into a body part and it kind of grosses you out. Mm. Mm. Chucky's new gimmick soon. Oh, goodness gracious. You know, I think I'm going to stop by when it starts getting warm. That house I drive by every day going up the gas station, that pontoon is sitting in the driveway for two years now and not moved. I think I'm going to type up a note and stop by and tuck it in their door or something and tell them, hey, if you guys would like to sell this, give me a call. You know, the seats are all weathered and stuff now, but it'd make a good boat. It wouldn't take much. Except my knees.
Did he kick himself out again or mute himself? Or did he fall asleep?
Skies are gray. No, I went to pee, to be honest with you. I don't know what that noise was.
That's what I went and did. And a cigarette break time, you know, or nasty habit.
Yeah, Gig, they will. You're right, dude. And they will have that plane and they will take it to the warehouse and they will lay every single piece of that out.
That's weird. I don't know.
I don't know, Uncle Lou. That's what I was wondering. I haven't really heard him say much about that. You know, about the calls and who was at fault. But I could have swore I heard something early on that the jet was on approach from a different runway, and they
Yeah, it was
changed
switched.
them over
They
to
switched it
runway
from
33. Yeah.
yeah, switched it from runway 1 to runway 33 because it was a smaller airline, smaller whatever the crap.
Yeah.
My thing is that helicopter's got way better maneuverability. How did they not avoid that plane?
Hey, it's dark, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And but yeah, no, it's, you know, those were, from what I read in the paper on news thing, those were highly experienced pilots that were flying that, not, you know, young guys that just started. And someone said something about if they didn't have their night vision things on, that it would have been really hard to see it.
well, you know that plane had all its lights on because it was coming in for landing. You know.
Yeah, but they hit it in the back tail area, didn't they?
I'm not sure. I just think it shouldn't happen. It
Well,
could have been avoided.
of course it shouldn't. There's a reason it happened, but
I hate to say it, but it might have something to do with them Russians that were on board.
Was there Russians on board? Where'd you hear this at?
Yeah, there was Russian and American and some other countries skaters on there. Olympic
they were
skaters.
figure skaters on the Olympic figure skaters. Yeah, they ain't gonna kill a plane for that.
I don't know. Maybe they were spies or something. Who knows?
Yeah, but what helicopter crew is gonna agree to? Okay, we'll run into the back of this plane and take it down for you, but it's gonna kill all of us too. That's stuff that jihadists do, not American pilots.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, like I said,
I'm
there's
just stirring a turd, okay?
yeah, that's something. I mean, I don't know. Was it misty like it is today? Was it raining? I don't know.
No, apparently it was a clear night.
Oh yeah, Gig, you're right. And I forget the one guy said about them coming in landing that it's like one right after. I remember what airport where we're going into. I think it was when I went out to California to go surfing. That's what it was. And when we got close to LA, they went into what they call the holding pattern, and they started, kind of circling around or whatever. But there were jets all in a line in front of us and behind us. You know what I mean? And they all circled around till it was their time. And you're right; it was about every 3 minutes one of them went down and landed.
It's just weird because, that's one of the busiest airports in the United States, and that kind of stuff happens.
Yeah, right, man. But I guess they showed the path that the helicopter was taking, and I guess that's the path they always fly.
I guess it was something to do with the altitude, though.
Yeah,
That's what they
very
keep trying to
possible.
blame it on. They wrote, who knows? They'll figure it out. I
Yeah,
think it was just a Well, I think
that's
it's a distraction for me watching all the ice agents
that's
arrest all
what I
these
said.
foreign.
What I said. Hey, look, there's a plane crash. Don't look over here. You know. Yeah, it is, isn't it, Brian B? Really busy. It ranks right up there with Atlanta.
Well, it's got to be because it's right, close to the White House. So, they got to monitor that like, a hawk.
Oh yeah,
How does something like that happen there, of all places?
exactly. And you're like, gee, if it could happen there, what would have happened if it was a little further back, like say right over the Capitol building or something in that area? That could have been
Mhm.
real ugly had it happened over, a populated building or something. Well, you talk about conspiracy theories flying if that would have happened. Yeah, Lou, I'm with you. You would think something like that, or you think there would be some kind of alarm that, there's a monitor or, electric beam or something that shoots out. And when something gets within, 250 feet of that copter, that something would go off, and tell them, hey, there's something in front of you, pal.
Yeah, this truck tells me if I'm swerving over either line or
Hmm.
if I'm too close to a car. This rental truck does. I don't know if you guys can hear the stupid beeping.
Uh-uh.
I don't know. It's a weird situation, and some people had to die
Yeah.
for somebody's incompetence. That's exactly what like Trump said.
Yeah, I know, dog. I was just saying that. Right, Brian. Yep. I know that's a fact. That airspace around the Capitol is pretty tight. Yeah, that's possible. Could have had it on autopilot and they was kicked back playing a video game. And it depends on how old it was too. I mean, heck, we was rappelling out of the Black Hawk back in '80 when I was in there. What's a W&B all morning mean? Hmm. Oh, that's a really good. Almost dozed off there for a second, guys. I'm sorry. You know, if I didn't get up and do this so early, I could get up and go to Planet Fitness and ride the exercise bike, I guess. Sun is coming up. Well, I wouldn't call it sun. Oh, yeah, it's real foggy here. I bet they got a delay on the schools. Man, this is one of the days you get up in the morning, you walk to the kitchen sink, get a drink of water, look out, and turn around and go back to bed because it's just going to be yucky. Yep, yep. I finished up my army time at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Sure was. Yep. Butt kicker road march on the last day to get your wings. Yep, yep, yep. I was there. And they about killed me the first week I was there. I come back from Germany and hadn't really done any PT for almost 2 years, because I worked a special job in Germany where I worked 3 days on and then 3 nights off on, and then I was off for 3 days. We were doing commo for Fifth Corps headquarters, and so we didn't have to get in formation or nothing. We kind of were like doing our own little thing, and so we didn't do any PT at all. We were actually sent from the base I was at, a little small base, to this other base and had our own little barracks and stuff. It was cool. There we go. You're back now.
I don't know why that does that in that area. I think it's because it switches from Circleville to Chillicothe Wi-Fi. I don't
Yeah,
know.
real possible.
Like I said, some days it doesn't, some days it don't. I don't understand it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No, they did find the black boxes for both.
They found both of them. That's cool.
Yeah.
That will tell you a lot right there. It'll have all the communications up until the time of impact and that stuff. Yeah, and you're right. It probably was the helicopter's fault, I imagine.
Somebody's incompetence.
Did he wear the seat on? Yeah, I think it's getting the windshield fixed. Isn't that what it is, Eric? Your truck's getting your windshield fixed?
Yeah, that, and it's got, all the maintenance. It's got the oil change, oil filter, fuses, all they got to do with the DOT inspection and all that crap to it too.
Yeah.
And then I find out I might not be getting that truck back.
Really? Why
Yeah,
not?
I'll bet because the stupid idiot this morning that backed the truck up, he's due for a new truck. Busted the window. He's due
Yep.
for a new truck, but he don't want because they're getting away from the
Nope.
begin.
Breaking up, brother.
They're trying to go to all Chevy Duramaxes now,
Yep, you're breaking up.
especially after they're trying to go to all Chevy Duramaxes. They're not trying to have the flat noses no more, the Hinos.
Yeah.
Trying to get away from all the Hinos because you're more likely to get a serious injury getting in an accident in one of them.
Yeah, the ones without no nose, of course, yeah.
Yeah. And they did buy a couple Dodges, which was a mistake.
Yep.
Yeah. One of them motor blew in it, and then the other one, the brain was messing up, brakes wasn't working, and throwing all kinds of stupid crap out there. I don't know. It's yes, needless to say, both of them are one's gone, and the other one is in the work in at the shop. And the reason why is one of the other drivers drove the Dodge that one day, and the Dodge is regular gas, and he put diesel in it. Yeah, and that's why the motor blew up.
Hmm. The motor blew up on which one?
One of the Dodges.
Oh, yeah, I can understand that.
He put diesel in a gas powered truck.
Oh no, you didn't. Oh man.
Yep. Said people not paying attention.
Hmm. Well, shit. I'll be back.
Trust me, I don't.
You know what? I gotta get me a glass of water. I'll be right back. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be like me. Teach them to be doctors and lawyers and such. Oh man, still today. Where'd my water glass go? Huh. I know I got a water cup somewhere. I bet it's in the dishwasher. I bet it's in the dishwasher. Yep, there. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's on 16 ounces. I could use the big one. J Dog, you got my cup, man. You don't know how bad you disrupt my life. You should drive up here and bring that to me. it's nice and cold. Get some of that H2O up in my body. That's what we do. H2O. Man, I need to drink water. That's what it is. Mouth all dry and everything. That tastes good. Hey, Max, you ain't got today, buddy? Hold on, let me get you some food, okay? Here you go, buddy. Right here. Come on. You ain't had nothing to eat yet today, have you, buddy? Come on. Come on there, buddy. Don't jump over here, you stupid ass. No, come over here. There you go. Here, right here. Right there. Here. There you go, man. That's all you. That's all you, man. Just go here, me. You're a little guy. Weirdest thing animals I ever had in my life. I've never seen anything. That's so weird about eating. Goodness gracious. Mind boggling. Totally mind boggling. For one of the tasty places for us. Come on, ice cream all the way down. There we'll probably get one more. Okay. Maybe two. Yeah, we'll go one. There we go. Okay, now I can read my catfish karma story. You there, Eric? Eric, are you still here? There we go. I gotta turn some lights on. John, what's up? Turn this light on so I can see. You wanna hear about catfish karma? Here's some catfish karma. Let me get a drink of water before I start reading. Yep, don't be messing with no cookies. Oh no. My dog and cat do the weirdest stuff at dinner time. I'll put the cat's food in his dish down on the floor, then I'll take the dog's dish, set it up on the stove, and put their food in there. And gotta kind of chop it up and stuff, right? So then I'll go down and put Tilly's, the big dog's, down into the kitchen down there against the wall by the water dishes. She'll go over and start eating. I'll put little guy's dish down, and he'll sit over here by the entrance to the kitchen and just sit there and won't come over and eat until the cat comes over to try to eat his food. Then he goes over to eat the cat food. But then the cat sees him eating the cat food and runs over and makes him get away from the cat food, and then he comes over and eats his food. And it's every night they do that. I'm like, what in the heck is wrong with you guys? It just, little guy's the weirdest eating dog I ever seen in my life, man. I don't get it, but it drives me nuts. 18 days since you stabbed a fish, man, you're going to have withdrawal. You know that, don't you? This stabbing thing is serious compulsions. No kidding, John. You ready for story time, dog? I got you. This is a pretty good one. Catfish Revenge. I will not edit and ad-lib on the story too much. Promise. Damn, drop down to 17. People gonna miss the story. Okay. It's a good one. I waited till now to read it. Because I figured more people would be around, but dropped down to 17. But that's their loss. Okay. See here. Here's a fun fish fact. Fish glue made from cod skin has been used as an adhesive on stamps. Now you know. All right, way back in 1992, the Indiana Telegraph reported figures happened in Indiana. That says a lot, actually. I didn't know that. The Indiana Telegraph reported on a catfish story that I'd never thought was possible. Mitchell Franklin was fishing with friends at a local lake when he landed a 5-pound catfish. As a joke, he unhooked the fish and tossed it to his buddy. Therein the problem lies. You don't throw the fish around, that's cruel. I continue. And threw it to his buddy, who quickly tossed it back. Franklin, however, wasn't expecting the return pitch. The catfish slammed into his chest, impaling him with its 5-inch poisonous spine. Paramedics were called and Franklin was rushed to the St. Mary's Medical Center, where he underwent surgery to repair a collapsed lung. He remained hospitalized and on antibiotics to combat the effects of the toxins injected in his chest by the catfish spine. Move ahead to 2013, when 13-year-old Aiden Mensa was fishing with his family at a lake near someplace in Arkansas, Maumelle, Arkansas. Aiden caught a small catfish, and when his mother, Melissa, held it up for Aiden to kiss before the fish flopped free and impaled young Aiden in the neck. Now let's slow that one down a little bit. Okay. When his mother, Melissa, held it up for Aiden to kiss before release, the fish flopped free and impaled young Aiden in the neck. The poisonous barb pierced his artery, causing the blood vessel to bulge out. Fearing catastrophe, Melissa catastrophe. It switches from one page to the other while I'm having trouble reading it. Catastrophe. Melissa held the fish in place as her husband called 911. 30 minutes later, the paramedics arrived and cut the base of the fin. They then rushed Aiden to the Arkansas Children's Hospital, where doctors successfully removed the barb, which was only centimeters from Aiden's main artery. Moral of the story is, don't play with the damn fish. Okay? When you catch them, treat them with respect. I'm telling you, people. Them first two guys, that's purely an act of karma, if you ask me. I'm stuck in my card skin. I don't even want to know. I have another good one, but I'll save it for Monday. It's one of them we've all been there situations, I think. Here's another fun fact. The largest freshwater fish is the Chinese paddlefish. which can grow over 20 feet in length and weigh 1,600 pounds. Yeah. Let's see you land that on a fishing rod. Here's another fun fact. There are more than 25,000 species of fish. Wow, I'd have never dreamed. You want the rest of it? Okay, hold on. This is why you don't do drugs. I thought it was a good story. I read it the other day and thought, man, I'm going to share that with my people and see what they think. The catfish impaled the little freaking spine, impaled him in the side and punctured his lung. The one about the kid, I forgot about it and shouldn't have read it. That was sad that it went in his neck like that. But the other one I thought was cool. It's catfish karma. You got to have story time for the simple people like J-Dog to keep them interested. He's just mad because I didn't have pictures and hold the book up for him to see the pictures as I read them. That's what I'm saying, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah. I've stuck my cod skin before. Yeah, I bet you probably called it a zipper, didn't you? Cold fetal position. Mm-hmm. Been more than 18 for me, I can tell you that. No, it ain't. I caught bluegill last week. What am I talking about? Now, I caught some fish. You mean I caught my pubes in your braces? Is that what you're trying to say here? Mm-hmm. Why your boyfriend got braces, J-Dog? How old is he? He's of age, isn't he? Ah, okay. I'm with you. I understand, said the simple man, being me. Hmm. Isn't it oh man. Oh, I need something for my shoulder. I think I got some, but I don't, I got some, what are they? 500 or 600 milligram. Let's see. I think they're acetaminophen. Yeah. 500 milligram acetaminophen. But I don't think you want to take them very often, do you? Aren't they hard on your kidneys or something like that? Anybody? Nobody know the answer to that question? I guess I'll have to Google it. Oh, I see. All right then. Okay, I gotta keep moving this note around so I don't forget to do it. In fact, What time is it? Yep, I'm gonna have to shut this down, guys. I forgot. I got to make this call at 8:30. Well, no, I can't because I got this darn live on my phone, so I can't mute it and do it that way because it'll go off on it. Is it possible to? I don't think it is. And then if I did, y'all would be able to hear it. So it's probably going to have to do this is end this live. And Eric, I'll start another backstage up when I get done with the phone call. All right. He must be in delivering or something. And he must not have his little headphone on. Silver trout. Okay, guys, we're going to shut this down. I apologize, but it is 8:30. And if you want a longer show, come and see us at 5 a.m. That's when we started. And that's pretty early right there. Look at that. I got no thumbs up today, huh? Thank you, guys. Treat me like the bitch or something. I see how it is. Nobody freaking shares me out. Nobody gives me thumbs up. They don't do shit. That's all right, though. You're going to miss me when I'm gone. Oh, that reminds me. I'm going to be cutting this back to Mondays and Fridays. I can't do every day. And next Friday, depends on what time my surgery is. I may go live on my way to the hospital or something. I don't know yet. But if anyone wants to do anything on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays, have at it. If not, we'll figure something out. I mean, I don't want to be committed to have to do it every day. I would like to say, okay, I'm committed to do it Monday and Friday. But if I wake up some days and I feel like doing it because I ain't got nothing to do and I'm awake, then I'll go live. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just seems it's getting kind of stale. Maybe I don't know. I need to figure out something to make it, I don't know, more interactive or something. I don't know. Because you'll get 20 people in here and you'll have, maybe 3 people chatting. I understand. I know a lot of them are at work or whatever. I get that, but I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't think so much. Probably make my life a lot better if I didn't, wouldn't it? Oh, okay. Thank you. It only showed 1 on the thing I was looking at. I would see it on my phone, I reckon, when I zoomed out or when I close it out and go to look at the stat thing. Okay. You guys have a wonderful weekend. I guess what? There's no fishing tournaments tomorrow. We got stand day on Sunday as always. That's fun. And I'm going to get back to it when our water or when our lakes change from a solid to a liquid again. And then I don't know what I'm going to do this weekend since there ain't no damn tournaments. If you're going to do a live or something, holler at me. Or if somebody needs someone to sit in with them on live or whatever, holler at me. I don't have a live. I'll be around. I don't even know how. Oh, I can't see. I'm looking at my computer trying to figure out how to end it. And it's over here on my phone. See? Yeah, easily confused I get. Okay, let's do this. That's not it. Well, shit. Hold on, turn it up like this and see what I find. There we go. That's better. All right, compadres. Okay, J Dog, I'll look for that invite to that. Yeah, dog, I know it's just the winter blahs, man. I get it. Royal Rumble Saturday for those who are so inclined. And my knee popped again. Royal Rumble Saturday, y'all. Don't forget. If you're going, holler at me. I'll take a free ticket and a ride. That's fine. You know I don't give a shit one way or the other, J Dog. You know how I am. Because Supercross, I got to see where the race tomorrow. Hell, it may be early tomorrow. It may be start at 11 and the races actually kick off at 4 or something. I don't know. It just depends on where they're at. So I'm going to go find all that out, actually. And with that, I bid you all adieu.